How's it going, everybody? CJ here, back with another video. We're doing another first thoughts today, but before we get into the first thoughts, remember, if you want to buy any of the cards that I talk about in this video and you want to support the channel, I got a TCG Player affiliate link down below. Buy through there and you're helping the channel. And you can also check me out on Patreon if you really want to support the channel. You can join the Discord, you'll play games with us, all that jazz. And we're going to hop into this. So this is a first thoughts for Orah. Orah, whatever. The Cleric Tribal Commander that just came out in Zendikar Rising. Just got spoiled. Seems like a pretty cool card. I was going to do a very quick one for this, but I ended up finding a lot more stuff about it. Like there's a lot of different ways you can kind of take this. There's two main categories. Being, you can do like Aristocrat style or Soul Sister style. So a lot of sacrificing your own stuff, bring it back, do like a lot of in and out of the graveyard, a lot of cycling through stuff. Still, it's very powerful strategy. Throw stuff like Dictate in there. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Aristocrats, but like it's gonna be like Blood Artist, Zulaport Cutthroat. It's gonna be very generic to Aristocrat cards. And then you can do Soul Sisters, like Soul's Attendant or Suture Priest. Like there's a lot of different cards similar to this. Daxos, even though I don't think he's not a cleric, but stuff like that. All of those are very good. A lot of those cards are clerics, and a lot of the aristocrats are clerics. So they work very well separately, and they actually work pretty well together. So you can kind of combine the two if you want to. So those are the two main strategies that you can do. But there's also just a lot of very good cards to put into either one of these decks. So Edgewalker, probably the best cleric. It just spiked really hard, so hopefully you have a copy lying around. You probably won't though, because who would have copies of Edgewalker lying around? It's a very good card though in this deck. Makes it so all your clerics cost colored mana less. Very powerful. Pair that with like Urza's Incubator, and you've got free clerics. You can do like Whispered Blood Liturgist. It's a cleric. You can tap it to sacrifice 2 creatures to bring a creature back. If you sacrifice 2 clerics, you could end up being sack 2 creatures, get 3 creatures back. That seems pretty solid. You can throw in, what's it called? Rot Lung Reanimator. Whenever a cleric dies, you create a zombie. That seems very synergistic to this deck. Dark Supplicant. So you can tap Dark Supplicant and sacrifice 3 clerics. And you can go and grab a Scion of Darkness out of your deck and put it into play. Scion of Darkness, which I'm sure none of you actually know. It's 3 mana to cycle it, or it's an 8 mana 6/6 with flying and trample, I believe. It might just be trample. I think it's just trample. And it's whenever it deals counter damage to a player, you get to snag something from the graveyard, I'm pretty sure. I should have written this card down, and I didn't, and I already started recording, so we're going to go with that. It'll say what it actually does on this side of me, I think? Or is this side? I don't remember which side. One of the two sides. Next, Teysa Karlov. Or, yeah, the new Teysa. Whatever the new Teysa is called. The one that's Death Harmonicon. That should be in this deck. When a cleric dies, you can go get 2 clerics out of the graveyard. That seems good. Celestial Gatekeeper. It's basically a karmic guide, but just for clerics. Like it lets you get any 2 clerics out of your graveyard and put into play when it dies. That seems worthwhile to play. That seems very worthwhile to play. Like, shoe in for the deck. Then you got your tribal stuff. You got stuff like Patriarch's Bidding. You're going to be sacking a lot of things. You'll have a lot of clerics in the graveyard. Play that. You get all your clerics back. You can throw in like Vanquisher's Banner, Herald's Horn, Door of Destinies, Icon of Ancestry, Coat of Arms. All these are very generic tribal cards, but they fit well in the deck. Then you got cards like Victimize, sack a creature, go and get 2 from your graveyard, put them into play. With Orah in play, it's sack a creature, go and get 3 creatures from your graveyard and put them into play. That seems very good. Diabolic Intent, it's a tutor that you sack a creature for. So sack a creature, get a creature from the graveyard into play, and tutor. Seems good. You can use Buried Alive or Entomb to get the creatures that you want in the graveyard, so that way you can reanimate them. And then the last thing I want to talk about is a land called Starlit Sanctum. It's very good in the deck, very clericy. It lets you sacrifice a cleric to either gain life or to drain your opponent's life. And it's very on theme for the deck. It's very tribally. It's a good card for this deck. Plus, it's still very cheap, so pick it up. And so, yeah, those are the main ways I thought about building Orah. I mean, you could dive deeper into the Aristocrat style or dive deeper into the Soul Sisters, but it's going to be very much just like all the staple Aristocrat cards and all the staple life gain cards. There's not that much variety to them because there's not a lot of like specific cleric life gain cards or cleric aristocrat cards, other than like cards that are clerics, which a lot of them are. A lot of them just already are. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember, comment down below what you're going to do with Orah, if you're going to build them, if you're going to build cleric tribal. I'd like to see it. Let me know down below. If you haven't liked this video, click that like button. If you're not, if you don't subscribe to the channel yet, I don't know what you're doing. You should be subscribed at this point. And yeah, if you want to help support the channel, Patreon and the TCG Player affiliate link. If you want to buy any of these cards, right link down below. Just click on that. Go search your cards, put them in your cart, purchase, and a little bit of that will come back to me, and I'll be putting that into the channel to try to improve this channel. And that's all. That's all I got. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.